Water signs, hello! It's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles. And I'm doing the water signs. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit goofy today. And that is the water signs Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I'm using the Green Witch Tarot just for a little bit of difference on the pictures. Hopefully you will enjoy this and enjoy the messages that come through. I will also do an overall message for all of the water signs too at the end, so stay tuned for that. And just remember, this is just general guidance, you know. I don't claim to be able to pinpoint 1,000 people, but I'll do my best. And if you need something more for yourself, you know, of course the links are below to find me, or on social media as well, okay, at Divine Miracles. Please, I'm so grateful for all your subscriptions and you know, all your shares and likes and all those things. Thank you so much for being with me each week too. Okay, let's start off with Pisces. Let's see what's happening for you in life in general, love and relationships, money, whatever comes through. Here we go. Pisces. That was it. That's one here. This is cool. Do you know what? We just had this for Leo as well, Pisces. And this is just a magical time. And I really love getting the 10 of Pentacles come up. Now, for life in general for you, even though things have been very, very up in the air, and I sense, and I just need to say it, because whatever I sense, I need to say, I sense for some of you out there, there's been an abusive relationship going on, maybe with a partner, okay, or a parent or something like that, okay, and you've been caught up in this for some time. And this is not for everyone, of course, but think about if you're not in an abusive relationship within within a love relationship or a family relationship, there may be an abusive relationship with you on another level, okay? But what I'm feeling here is that even though that has been taking place, you have remained true to yourself and you've tried to be really, really calm, because you always are quite calm inside yourself. And you're actually very understanding. And I feel, I need to put that card down. I feel because you're so understanding, it makes it difficult for you to actually break out of your situation as well, because you know you're trying to see all points of view, and you got to stop doing this, because you're just far more important to the world than to be treated like that, you know. And even if you're treated like this in work, or someone's just an ass, or whatever the problem is, don't say to yourself, I need to think about this and I need to analyze how my behavior was, because that has got nothing to do with your behavior. The way other people treat you is not your fault, okay? And I'm just getting this sense that I have to say this, and also that you deserve to have that security for someone to look after you the way in which you look after other people too. And no one should be harsh with you, because you're far too sensitive, you know, to deal with that. You don't want someone screaming and yelling at you. And this is when you cave in, when someone's doing this whole more important than you are business, you actually believe they might be, okay? But I'm saying this because you're starting to get it, and you're starting to lift yourself into this new direction. Maybe there's someone special that's coming into your life, or has come into your life, or you want to be with someone special or something like this, and you can't because there's all this turmoil around you, or you feel like you can't because you don't want to drag someone else into this, once again thinking of everybody else except for yourself, okay? But I feel that there is a sense of you starting to understand where you are far too giving of your energy, and you're starting to reclaim yourself. And although it's been a slow process for many of you are starting to see the results of self-care and looking after yourself, okay? I get with this card that you don't have to worry about finances, or your house, or where you're going to live, or what's going to take place, and you know, if you leave a situation, what you'll do, because I just feel that you're just going to be supported completely, like 100% supported. Okay, and there's still going to be a close connection with, say, your children or other family members who you really get along with. You don't have to worry about that. I'm also feeling for some of you there is a loss that you're missing. Maybe it's your father, maybe it's a grandfather, some sort of male influence in your life. Doesn't have to mean that they've passed away, but that you just don't get that connection with them anymore. Maybe you're wanting that, but there's just this need to tell you that the love there never dies. Okay, it's always eternal here. For people who are single, there's messages coming, emails, all kinds of phone calls. You know, allow yourself to have fun. You know, let yourself off the hook a little bit, especially if you've just been in a relationship where they were very demanding and they were very this. Not everybody's like that, you know. And maybe this person that's coming in your life is more grounded and level-headed and kind and talkative like you are, and just doesn't want to have a whole, you know, full-on situation. They just want to see you when they can, and you know, the rest of the time they might have to work or whatever, you know. So it might just suit your needs, is what I'm saying. And maybe you've been a little bit quick to judge because of the way that you've been treated. So just allow yourself to enjoy yourself is the message here. Okay, everything's going to start to fall into place, and I've found this with all of the readings that I've done today. It's like everything's going to be okay, all right? And just be aware of the habits that you may have and the things that you may do that you're repeating a little bit, and let them go. Okay, if you find someone that you're really, really connected to, don't hold back because of the worry of anything else that's going on. Just have fun. Okay, you know, in relationships, closeness is coming together, a need to talk as well, you know, an emotional time for you both. So that's the message for Pisces, which is pretty cool, pretty long. Now for Cancer, here we go. Alright. Aha, what do we got here? The Page of Attunements, or the Page of Swords. And that's coming up. Can you see that card? I hope so. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're a little bit better, I guess, like that. Yeah. So the Page of Swords here. So this is... the Page of Swords has many different meanings. Attunements, it's in this one. And it generally talks about, in some ways, someone who is prone to gossip might be in your life. Maybe there is rumors going on around you. Maybe there's things people are saying that you wish they wouldn't say. There's a section of your life where you like to be a little bit secretive. This is saying that that's not really going to happen at the moment. And Cancer, you've been through a range of different emotions over the last few months. You know, things have come to light, and you've had a lot of depth of feeling going on. You've connected with people from a long time ago. You've had a whole lot of action and activity. And the Page of Attunements is also talking about this need to remember the little people, or remember the people who perhaps you've been ignoring for a time, because they're starting to feel it, and they're starting to you know, maybe get annoyed with you. Okay, so maybe this is where this gossip's coming in, or stalking, or whatever situation. There's also a new idea coming to your life, so this is for your life in general, which is going to spark you into a new direction too. And there's also someone younger perhaps who has some ideas that they want to express to you too. And it's about listening and making sure that you are listening, and not just focusing on you know, the things that you want to say or what you feel is right for the situation. It's really important that you're listening. Also here that there's a lot of deep wisdom coming in too. Perhaps some sections of your life are reminding you of something and you can't put your finger on it. And sometimes this has to do with past life situations too. I'm getting the message that you need to spend more time also outside, or also more time on your own. and stop trying to shove a lot of different things into your life, because it's not helping you. It's not really helping anyone when you're only halfway working with them, because you haven't got the energy. There is a sense of deep exhaustion too. Okay. Also, written word is very important for you too. Maybe books or writing, writing books or writing something is an outlet for you, you know. So instead of keeping a lot of the things inside, you have this outlet. There is a sense with Cancer that you are prone to outbursts as well, and my brother's a Cancer, so I remember as a kid, you know, all of a sudden he'd just be in this mood, and like he'd be like, whoa, it'd be like a kid on a heap of sugar, who's been told they can't have any more, you know. It's like, wah! You know, all this crazy stuff would come out, all this emotion comes out, and especially like as we're getting closer to full moons and things like that, you're really sensitive to these things, so just be careful. Be careful that you don't overreact about a situation. Remember to try your best to really keep calm too. I was also getting another message then. Let me just look at the card for a minute. Yeah, it's time to cut away. I'll just show you guys the card. It's time to cut away the past from your life. Start something completely different. You know, start how you mean to finish. You don't want to go into something in the same way that you've always gone into it in the past, because you're just going to get the same results. You know, start how you mean to finish, and go into something in a completely different way. Surprise everybody. Okay, that's the message for you. In romance, for single people, there is someone coming forward, possibly younger than you, possibly got darker hair, coming forward into your life. It may just be for a minute, you know, it may just be silly, it may just be a bit of fun, but you need to do these things. You need to allow yourself freedom. For those people who are in a relationship, be careful of this outburst of emotions, and be careful of overthinking things as well, instead of just allowing the energy to flow. Maybe this is something that's also blocked you in the past. In general, financially, things are just falling into place for you too. You know, maybe very quickly something different is happening, and watch for those new opportunities that are coming forward into your life as well, so you can really reap the benefits of those things. Okay, but it's a very good week for Cancer. Just don't live in your head too much. That's probably the biggest message here. Now for Scorpio, my Scorpio friends. Do you know I haven't got any water in my chart whatsoever, but doesn't. It's probably why I'm not one that cries very often. Okay, Scorpio. Let's have a look. That's it for you, Scorpio. The Six of Attunements. Oops, can you see that? You can now, and you can't see me. Okay, Six of Attunements, or the Six of Swords. Okay, so in life in general, okay, where the heck are you going? You're heading somewhere. Maybe it's in your mind. Maybe you're taking a trip in your mind, and it's somewhere you've been wanting to go for some time. It's obviously near water too. Is playing on your mind a little bit, and you know, you want a rest from constantly working, you know. And I feel with you guys that even if you don't have a traditional job, you're constantly working on stuff anyway, and most of you are really in tune. You know, very energetic, very good energy healers, very good with animals. You're just in tune. And some of you are natural mediums, and have been your entire life. And this is what I mean by you're always busy and you're always working. It's time for this period to balance itself out a little bit. There's still some turbulence emotionally. Okay, so for some people who are Scorpios, you're going through like what they call a dark night of the soul, where you don't know who the heck you are, where you are half the time, and what you're doing. You don't know what you want, you don't know what you're heading for, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. It's all too much, so you've just been chucking it all in kind of thing and not listening. But you're moving past this now, okay? Some of you have just needed to physically rest. and that's what you've been doing. However, it's been this and it's been that and the other thing. There's a sense here to tell you that if any part of your life is not making you happy, anything at all, it's time now to do something about it, because you don't want to keep going up and down and up and down. A Scorpio can't take it. You can't take all these emotions and all these things because you already got it anyway. You don't want added on top, you know, or anyone else's crap either, which you tend to pick up on. You know, remember how I've said to you guys many times before, if this is not my energy, it needs to leave. You know, I detach myself from that situation. I'm not going to the shopping centre without putting up a pyramid of light that I can walk in all day, because you're just so sensitive to the energies of other people, okay? So if you're feeling lost and if you're feeling low, this is a message to detach yourself and do all that energetic work too. Otherwise, for some people, you're ready to embark on a new project, a new a trip somewhere, or moving to a new house, and you need to know that you're not alone in doing this, you know, that your guides and angels are with you and the universe is behind you, and you might have someone that goes with you too on this journey. Financially, everything's cool. You know, you're going through your ups and downs, but things are starting to balance out. And I feel there's a special purchase for someone out there. Someone really wants to buy something and you're going to be able to do it, okay? It's like something just turns around in your favor, and maybe you've had to walk away from it, and then you go back and it's like it's a better price. I'm feeling this might be like a car. I'm getting a red car. Maybe wrong, but a car, okay? It's not an exact science. Yeah, so for love and relationships, if you're already in a relationships, time to work out, you know, where your mind's been going lately. Time to work out why that's happening, you know, and what you might be, why you might be escaping. It may not be that there's a problem, but you're escaping for some reason. So something has triggered you, and something's happened and it's triggered you, okay, into a situation. If you are single, be very careful, sort of what you are asking for, because you tend to manifest things very easily. Make sure that you're asking for what it is that you really want to have happen. And when I say asking, I mean what you're thinking up here, because that's just the same as praying, just to, you know, your thoughts are still prayers kind of thing. So if your fears are going on and here, you may be, you know, you may be attracting that too. You may be attracting fears or people who are not right for you because that's going on. Okay, so be really clear. For other people, there's a lot of communication happening. You have to listen to the subtle things that are being said to you, because sometimes you pick up on the wrong word that someone says, you know, you need to pick up on the more subtle messages that are coming through for you. I also get this sensation that someone's got like, there's something going on with like the phone or your mobile phone or something, where you either can't hear it, or it just rings, or it's doing stupid things, okay? And this is messages from spirit, because little disturbances like that, and you have to stop, close your eyes for a second and say, what's the message? You know, okay, I'm going to stop what I'm doing until you give me the message. Like, close your eyes like that. And I have to do that quite often too, because things like this will happen to me. So yeah, I'm just getting someone's phone is doing stupid things. And it's not because there's something wrong with the phone. It's because you need to stop, pay attention and get the message. Someone's trying to give you a message. Okay? So overall for Scorpio, once you get out of all this head stuff, and you know, maybe if you've been having that time out or whatever, it's time now to speak up about what's going on. Let everybody in on it, so that not everybody's not worrying. For other people, you need to just stop and listen to the messages that are there. Go on a journey, you know, go to the places that you want to go to. Make sure that you're protecting your energy all the time, not absorbing from other people too. And have fun. You know, you give yourself permission to enjoy yourself, okay? Some people are going to be purchasing new things. Enjoy it. You know, why not? Life is too short to worry about what if I can't pay it back and what if I can't do this. You know, just enjoy. And I always say that the greatest thing, someone taught me this one time, and I often forgot it, but you know, it's like there's more where that came from. Like, you know, you buy something new and then you've lost all your money and you're like, oh well, there's more money where that came from. And it just quickly changes the energy from, you know, being silly. It's like, I want this or something better. It means you're going to get this. If you don't get it, there's something better. That's awesome, isn't it? You know, like even in relationships, I want this person or someone better, you know. Can't lose. So just change the way the prayers are coming out, you know, the affirmations are coming out, you know, how you might be fearful and it's getting heard, you know, and really protect yourself and your energy. You know, don't do anything that you don't want to do, okay? Make sure that you're clear about that. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to do a message for everyone. Remember, again, if it doesn't resonate right now, that's fine. Look at the moon and rising signs too, just get a complete picture. But also, if you want something more personal for you, please check out my website, okay? I can help in many different levels of your spirituality and also like clearing your space too from a distance. So, this is for all the water signs, okay? What's the message? 10 of Wands. Okay, so for all of the water signs, this is saying that you need to stop carrying everybody else's stuff and start doing more fun things for yourself, okay? There's lightheartedness that needs to be there. There's, you know, just silliness that needs to be there. And trust that everybody else can look after themselves, you know. You don't have to be the one to do it all the time. Don't overburden yourself by cramming your life full of extra activities, you know, because you feel if I'm busy, I don't have to eat, you know, the weeks go really quick and I don't have to do this. You know. Just, it's time for more calm in your life on every level, okay? And you can do it, and you are doing it. And my neighbors are so noisy, it's not funny. And you are doing this, and you're going to lift out of whatever you've been in into a new cycle of life, which is very joyous for you, okay? It's time to just drop the bag, you know, drop the bundle. Don't carry this stuff anymore, and you'll start losing weight, you start feeling better, you'll start being more energized on every level. Your mind's going to think really well and clear and sharp. You know, pay attention to the messages that are coming in as well. If your phone's playing up, take a second to pull back and get the message. You know, there might be nothing wrong with the phone. Purchase those things that you want and do the things that you want, but also be aware that if someone's being nasty or gossiping or whatever, don't pay any attention to it. Just do what you're doing and do what you need to do, okay, for yourself. So I hope that this is helpful. And, you know, if you need my help in any way, please check out my links below. And until the next time, have an awesome, awesome week. And goodbye for now. Bye.